1991, I became very interested in the graveyard because my grandmother and my father and his cousin talked about it because this is where they used to play. Well, it took me a while to find out where it was because it was so obscured by trees. Unbelievable. Trees everywhere, even growing out of the graves. Grass as tall as I am, also. This was pathetic. I could not believe that there was so much disrespect and disdain for my people who gave up so much in Pakistan would wound up with this element of disrespectability. I stumble for words as I get emotional about such treatment. I believe ultimately they were going to bulldoze this because now it's used as a measuring distance for a driving range. Today is evidence that they've only painted these graves in the last couple of days, and today there's evidence that they picked up the golf balls before we got here. So there's every evidence, even with the fence that they tried to put up to stop the balls from falling in here. It's grossly inadequate. They don't understand how the trajectory of a ball driven by a golf club, based on the way Tiger Woods drives the ball, it would drop easily into this graveyard and on top of the graves. I believe they thought they had assuaged their guilt by putting a gate on there and merely mentioning that this was a graveyard for the descendants of Pakistan. But it was far from being enough because the golf balls still drop on a regular basis, top of the graves, within the enclosure, and I find this totally unacceptable. They have to take another approach. It will be very simple. All they need to do is redirect the driving range from where it is, and the balls would go in the direction in which they have set up the driving range. I'm a descendant of Josiah Smith, who was born in Pakistan in 1811 and was buried here in Pakistan. And so therefore, we're still seeking to find out exactly which one of these graves holds our immediate family. And when we got the record straight, we will be able to mark the graves even with the names of the people who are buried here. We have a list of the people possibly buried, but we now need to locate it. The Maritime Museum are very keenly interested in doing carbon tests and so on to see what they can find, and if we have to do DNA, if DNA is that good, then we're going to go that far, and hopefully we can put these things to rest.